Hello everyone, this is Battlecube 314, and today we are going to begin part 2 of our expedition through the levels of Marble Blast Platinum and a quest to beat all 120 ultimate times on camera. So in the last episode we finished off the beginner levels, so let's start up the next category, which is the intermediate levels. So first off we have Triple Decker, and let's go check it out. So this level, ultimate time's not too bad. Maybe you don't want to shoot past gems like that, but I think we'll be okay. Or not. Let's try that again. Also, you can do an edge hit at the start. Sometimes it can help you. Actually, let's just do it this way, though. There we go. Ultimate time complete. So let's go on to the next level. Mountaintop Retreat. Another pretty straightforward ultimate time. Tornado Launch. This one's not really that hard either. You just have to go through the tornadoes and just not go too high. And you should be able to beat the ultimate time if you just don't waste any time. Let's go on to Medieval Maze. Ah, yes. This one's a little bit tricky, actually. So for Medieval Maze, you need to go through this tunnel, and you need to go fairly fast. Not super fast, but decent speed. And there we go. Let's go on to Ramp Madness. I actually used to have the world record on this level with a path that I developed myself, so let's use my old world record path and see what kind of time we can get. And we screwed up because we edge hit by mistake on that platform. So let's give this another shot. So you want to go around the start. And there we go. On to the next one, Marble Mini Golf. So this one is pretty straightforward. You just have to get this time travel behind the start. You can wall hit. I said wall hit onto the flower. You can also do corner hit, which is harder, but it'll get you a faster time. And for some reason, simple things seem to be hard for me today. But let's make sure. There we go. Not a super fast catch, but good enough for the purposes of this compilation. Just jump over the slopes to get the time travels. Shoot, we hit the out of bounds trigger. Let's try that again. So you have to grab that time travel, turn around. That time we jumped too early. There we go. We can do all the way over that water and just slow down at the end in the hole, and another ultimate time is complete. And this is the other mini golf level called Icichole, which is pun on the words icicle and hole, I guess. And the trick here is you want to escape the club like that. Except you want to get the time travel. The time travel behind that flower that you want. And you need to enter in that tunnel as well. It's actually kind of difficult to get ultimate on this one. We'll get it to work. There we go. This really shouldn't be that hard. For some reason we're struggling today. This is actually getting kind of embarrassing because the soul is really not that hard to do under ultimate. You have to, if you jump, you can escape getting hit by that. And you want to get that time travel into that flower and go directly in the hole. Everything's going according to plan. And then we missed the last gem. Like that. To not let this discourage us, and then we get accidental edge hits when we don't want them, which is quite frustrating too. Are you kidding me? Seriously, it just is that close and then I hit the jump at the wrong time. Come on. Okay, there we go. So let's go on to the next one. Basic agility course. Hopefully this one will be easier. Which, there's an easy path to get the ultimate if you know what to do. So let's start by getting these gems on the bottom. Then get this one up here. And there's one here. Shoot. I think I botched it there. So I'm gonna have to restart. But the path, basically, you want to just get these gems on the bottom. And then circle around. Like that. And not screw up like that, but I don't think our chances of ultimate are shot yet, so. Oh, now they are. Just jump across these last few platforms. And there you have it. Avoiding hazards is a very short level, and the ultimate time is very easy. So, go on to the next one, Technoropes. This one, yeah, this one's actually kind of tricky, but there's a cool little trick here where you can like jump, where if you jump at the right time off that rope, if you go up this tightrope, jump off it like, not right there, but a little bit earlier. See if we can do it. Like that, you can actually get the gem up there. And you can finish. And we got ultimate. So let's go on to the next one. Take a stroll. This one, the path is pretty simple. You can actually go back and then take advantage of that slope. Not quite like that. You actually want to get the time travel, but you see what you want to do is you just want to take advantage of the slope. And then get the time travel in that hole by taking advantage of the slope. As I keep going too high. you go. That wasn't really that hard. So let's go to the next one. Roll like the wind. Now this one's actually a little bit tricky. So what you want to do here is jump across this gap, then jump across that gap, then do a wall hit there. And we missed it. But that's the general idea, is you want to just jump here. Make sure you have enough speed to cross the gap. And we just made it. Sprint. Another slightly trickier one here too. The trick to sprint is that you can cross the gap using diagonal movement. You want to jump, you want to hit that last trim. Actually, let's try just doing this a long way. You can do an edge hit here to help. And we went too slow that time. Let's try the gap strategy again, but strategy is you can actually cross. With enough speed, you can actually cross that gap by going diagonally. And then I screw up like that. How embarrassing. Okay, that was lucky not falling off. And there you go. You beat the ultimate time. Let's go to the next one. Downhill racing. This is actually a pretty easy one. That is, if you don't screw it up. Basically, you just have to get enough time travels. Here's the next level, double LoopLoop. So it's just a pair of intersecting loops. And we went too slow. So let's give it another shot. Here we go. Powerup Practice is next. So this one is fairly simple. You just have to complete the challenges. So if you don't want to overshoot like that. There's another trick you can do where you jump up like that, and you can skip the super jump, and that helps you save some time as well. And we overshot the finish. That was stupid. Another trick some people use is to actually get that gem on the top first, and then get the one on the bottom later. And that failed too. So it really isn't that hard, you just have to be careful about what you're doing. Try not to screw this up. And cross the gap. And we overshoot the gem. But use that trick to use the quarter pipe trim to help us ascend. We overshot the gem, so that'll waste a few seconds, but we've got plenty of time. Could have just been patient and use that super speed later. We managed to not fall off there, so that's good. And now we're up here. There we go. Another ultimate time complete. Alright, loop exits. Now this one is kind of tricky. So basically you have to use the double super speeds and launch yourself across the level, like kind of like that, but go a little bit higher. So it's a little tricky, but I think we can do it. Perfect. On to the next one, Wall Master. Good way to test your wall hit skills. So what we want to do is first you want to hit this wall here. Then you want to grab these 3 gems. 1, 2, and get this one in the corner as well. Then do a big wall hit here and get that. You could try for the sign hit. That didn't work too well, but still, wall hit here, and wall hit there. And jump across this gap and get another gem, and we're done. No problem getting that ultimate time. And on to spin practice. There's a variety of paths you can use for this one. So the one I'm going to show you is an older path that I used to use, where, at least I'm going to try, but there's this older path that I used to use way back in the day, where you could you get these gems, then get the time travel, then do like a big wall hit like that. And then, let's just do this the normal way. Except we screwed up at the end, that wasn't good. I think this is the intended route where you're supposed to just get these gems and then get the time travel there. We missed it that time, but we'll get the time travel this time. And then get this gem on the slope. And get that gem. Jump across this gap diagonally. Jump across the other gap diagonally. Jump onto these platforms. And there we go. Another ultimate time complete. Let's go on to the next one. Byzantine Helix. Now this one can be very frustrating at times because you really need a lot of speed. It's very frustrating. This could take several minutes to do. Basically what you want to do is get a bunch of speed, but go farther than that. It's one of the harder. It's not quite as frustrating ground zero in my opinion, but it can be pretty bad at times. But we'll see what we can do. And we got it! 8.26. Alright, let's go to the next level. Convoluted Helix. This one, on the other hand, is actually fairly simple in comparison to the Byzantine Helix. Because to do Convoluted Helix, what you can do is you can land on this... Okay, not like that, but what you want to do... this one... just land... You want to land on the super jump there. Then you get all this height. And that was a bit excessive height, but still fast enough to beat the ultimate time. Because usually you don't get that much height, and then you can get in the 9-second range, or even sub 9. You can also go faster if you do an edge hit, but that's pretty tough to do. I've done it in videos before. This is Astroflight, the next level. So Astroflight, there's quite a few ways you could do this one. Let's just do it the regular way. So you just do the full path pretty much. And just and we missed it that time. Barely, so let's try it again. But and we had quite a few mistakes in that though. But let's not make mistakes this time. It's easier said than done now. This time we're doing pretty well. And then we die. But yeah, this ultimate time is actually pretty frustrating sometimes. There we go. Cleared it by a fair bit. So now let's go on to the next one. Winding Steps. This one's actually pretty easy. If you're good at wall hits, that is. If you're not good at wall hits, it might be a bit trickier for you, but I'm okay at wall hits, so sometimes you can do an edge hit too to give you a little boost. And we fell off. That was not good. Let's try again. So you have to wall hit here, and the wall hit again here. And we missed it because of an edge hit. So we want to do wall hits up the steps. Yeah, this has turned out to be actually pretty frustrating, which it's pretty unnecessary, but we'll just have to persist, not get too worked up. Because the basic strategy for this is you just have to climb the steps at a reasonable pace. It doesn't have to be super fast, it just can't be super slow. Then you can do wall hits. And there, we slowed down a bit at the end, but we still beat the ultimate time. So now we can do floor climb. This one is actually pretty tricky. If you can do edge hits, you can beat it by a lot, but I don't feel like doing edge hits right now, considering how frustrating the last few levels have been. And those don't even have any super complicated techniques in them. So let's do a super jump here. Another super jump here. Then we can take this super jump and take take advantage of that and then get these 2 time travels. And then we just have to ascend this. We need steps here. There we go. Even without edge hits, you can still beat the ultimate time fairly easily. So now let's go into Bumpy Highway. There's really not a whole lot of shortcuts here on Bumpy Highway. But there is one that will get us to the ultimate time. So you start out just getting the gems as normal, but now when you climb up here, you can use diagonal movement to cross this gap here. And there we go. Just squeaked by that one because it's 18 seconds and we got 17.96. But the trick is just to jump across the diagonal gap, and that's really all there is to it. Just don't go too slow. Perplexingness. It's actually not really that perplexing of a level. So first there's a gem down here, so get that. Then go up this ramp, then jump across this gap, and then there's one gem, and then go to the other side, and there's another gem. Then go up this ramp here, and there's a gem here as well. Also a gem there, but we can get it later. And then over here, there's a cyclone. And we screwed up a little bit at the end, but we still beat the ultimate time. So now we can move on to the next one. Timely Ascent. So if you played Marble Blast Ultra, you probably remember this one, but there are actually 2 ways to beat this ultimate time. One is to just wall hit onto there like that. And then just finish with the gyrocopter like that. Wasn't so hard. So now we can go right on to Marble Agility Course. This one. So there's a time travel behind this sign there, and you're obviously going to want it because that's the key to beating this one's ultimate time. And then jump through these poles. And then you can actually roll around the tunnels and get the gems inside them, like that. And then you can get the gems on these as well. And there you have it. Next up's Puzzle Ordeal. Now this one can be quite frustrating if you're not good at timing your jumps. But so the trick to these puzzles is you have to get through these very narrow gaps, and you really can't slow down either. But we'll get it. So the first trick you can do is you can actually do a wall hit here off this pole, and then get this time travel behind the wall. And first you have to fit through that, and then you have to fit through this gap here, then you have to cross this, and then you can do is do a super high wall hit it there, and then get around, then through this hole, turn around, grab this super jump, come on, and we made it! Barely, though. The ultimate time's 20 seconds. We got 19.84. But we still made it, so we can go on to the next one. Dragged Up. So the gimmick of this level, Dragged Up, is that it's all covered in rugs and carpets, which... Well, the properties of rug and carpet is that they have very, very, very high friction, which allows you to climb them very easily. And you want to keep... Now, what you want to do is you want to go diagonally and build up some speed, and then let the rugs and carpets help you out. And then, when you get to the top, you want to get those time travels there. Time travels up there. For some reason, we just don't seem to be getting enough height. Which is kind of a problem because we need to get the height to reach the top of this. But yeah, we'll get it eventually. It's really not that difficult. But you just have to stay calm. Don't panic. Perfect. Now be careful with your spin when you reach the top, because sometimes if you have bad spin, it'll mess you up. But what we can do is just, we get enough speed, we can just rock it all the way back to the finish, and we are done. So we get to move on to the next level, Gym. This is it's a fairly tricky level, but it has a nice balance of challenges in it. So the first challenge is we can go through that hoop and get that gem. There's another gem we can get in there, and then jump back in the pit, and then that's a third gem. And there's some bumpers here. Bouncy, or not bumpers, bouncy floor, but bouncy floor is basically a bumper. Bounces you like a bumper. And we can get these gems in here as well. And then also take advantage of these sloped edges to get those gems there too. And now we're at 18 out of 24. Just be careful here because these fans will try to throw you off. And you can do a wall hit in here to get these gems in this tube. And last but not least, there's I think we need to restart, unfortunately, because the rock wall can be kind of tricky too. You can do a wall hit there to get that gem, which is kind of cool. And despite all those mistakes, we still beat the ultimate time. On to the next one. Skill Zone. I actually used to have the world record for this level, because I found a slope tweak. Guess it didn't work exactly as planned, but I guess might as well keep going. But this level is kind of annoying. And we fell off. Basically, to get these gems, you just have to go up the slopes fast. And then that time we went off at an angle, so that was not great either. But basically, for this part of the level, you just have to hit. But even a bunch of fails still can't prevent us from beating the ultimate time. Nowhere near my best time, but we don't care about best times right now. We just care about ultimate time. So let's just keep on rolling. Divergence. This one is another Marble Blast Ultra converted level. And it has another fairly straightforward, or should be fairly straightforward, trick. But apparently we are having a few issues. So basically what you want to do is just land on this time travel here, hit that checkpoint, and just jump across. And boom! 5.733. Let's keep on cruising. Daedal Helix. This is kind of a long one. But the good thing is that the ultimate time is long too. So even if we do make mistakes, we'll still be fine. So first you want to go in this teleporter, and don't forget to get that time travel below. Then what you can do is use that slope, and then you can be over here, and then use these magnets to your advantage. Now you want to wait for this super jump here to respawn. Perfect. Then what you can do is do that, get the gem, teleporter, and now you have to go in this force havoc zone and get those 3 big gems. Okay, we already got 2. That's good. Just one more. Come on. Get that gem. Okay, we got the gem. Now you just want to get out of here before too much time passes. But still, I mean, not too concerned. Just want to get out of this box. Either that or get more time travels. But this Force Havoc zone, it really does kill speedruns, which is why I don't like it. So, because you have so little control over yourself. Basically, it all comes down to luck. No, let's try this again. So you want to get this gem here, do a slope hit there, then grab this super jump and do that. Then you want to wait for this super jump to come back. There we go. Come on, I was so close. Okay, come on. Alright. Now we're out of the Force Havoc zone, and now this teleports us back here. So what we want to do is use, I think, this teleporter here. Now we're right by the pink teleporter. So now we can go in the pink side. So the pink side you have to be a little more careful, because if you fall off in the pink side, you won't be teleported back. So you can actually skip the big loop-de-loop, and because there's no gems or anything. Then bounce off this bouncy floor here, grab that time travel. And then over here you have like some sloped platforms. You can actually just hit the side of the slope and skip it all, but since we're not going for a speed run here, I just thought I might as well. Not risk it. And now we're back in the other teleporter. Now let's just not take any risks. And ultimate time complete. Battlecube Revisited. We are on to the finale of the intermediate levels. I'm going to use iMathematician's Path for this one. I'm going to take it slow though. Just not take any risks. You want to do the pink side, then let's do the green side. And that is the end of the intermediate ultimate times. 51.67 seconds. Not a fantastic time, but still well under the 1 minute ultimate time. And that is it for this section. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Battlecube 314 Marble Blast videos. And this is it. Bye.